I am back out at the beach a little bit later than I would have liked. So let's just jump right into it and try to find some agates.
Let's pick this up. This very well could just be a piece of quartz, but I feel like I'm seeing some translucent parts, maybe some banding in there. Right there maybe. And I feel like I see some eyes on this side. And it's fairly translucent if I hold it into the light, which is there isn't a whole lot of right now. So it's a bit of a mystery. But it's a possibility, so I'm just going to take it for right now. Looks like right down there, we got the first piece of petrified wood. That's pretty cool. I just found a few awesome pieces. I think this might be common opal. It's extremely waxy. Look at that. What do you guys think? I'm thinking this might be opal. That's my guess. But you can also see a little bit of translucency in there too. So, what do you guys think? Like I said, opal's my guess, but I'd love to hear what you guys think. And then the second one is also extremely cool. It's that spiral shell right there. I love finding these over here just the same. That's a really big one with a nice thick wall. Very sturdy. I love finding these almost as much as agates, so that's definitely a cool find. That's awesome. Just right in here, I found this broken spiral shell. That's unfortunate, but I also found this little itty bitty agate. Normally I wouldn't show this, but because it's just too small. But it's got some funky business going on inside of it. It's quite opaque, but it almost looks like an iris maybe? I've heard of those before, but I've never found them. This very well might not be it, but that's kind of what it looked like to me when I saw it initially. Thinking it's like a small mossy nodule, because I could see some mossy back there, I think. Nice. And just a couple steps up, there's another nice intact spiral shell. Look at that. Another one with good thick walls. Pretty. It's got a little blemish right there, but that's alright. Nice color, like a pinkish, light red maybe. Cool. Just found what I believe is an agate. Just right here. That little potato skin, a little pitting, gave it away. It's fairly opaque if it is. Could just be quartz as well. But it's a good size. I'm just going to take it for right now. Not enough clouds to really see if the light shines through it. A little piece of carnelian right here. Just a little one, but it's something. Wow, there's another beautiful spiral shell right down there. Yes. Completely intact. Nice thick wall again. Beautiful. Some water in it. We'll have to wash this thing off a little bit. Yeah, I really like these. Really cool. Alright, that's it. This just might become a spiral shell video. Look at that. There's another one. Pretty pretty. Another thick walled one. It's got a few dings, but nothing too crazy. Pretty. Found a few interesting rocks. If this had any type of translucency to it, I would think that this is a nodule, but it does not, so I'm not really sure. And then I also found this extremely bright red jasper. Oh, thank you, Wave. You got perfect timing. That actually might be a jasp agate. Yeah, there's definite chalcedony that runs through there. Maybe even some poppy, orbicular. That's a super cool piece. Wow, that's actually a lot cooler than I thought. I just thought it was a nice bright piece of jasper, but no. That's got some stuff going on in it. That one is definitely coming home.
Every video is always a bit of it's a little stressful sometimes, because if I'm not finding anything, then obviously there isn't much of a video. So it can be a little nerve-wracking sometimes, but fortunately this is not one of those videos, because I just found something really cool. Let me show you. Now I had to pick it up so that the waves wouldn't take it away, because they're coming in pretty hot. But just right here, look at that nice piece. That is not a bad one for Damon Point. It's got good translucency. Really good color. It looks like it's yellow on one end and then it kind of goes to like a dark orange in the other. Maybe, I feel like I see some pitting and some potato skin. So I'm thinking this is maybe like a worn, very worn nodule. So that's a very nice one. I'm extremely happy with that. Really nice one. Ha, look. It's the tiniest sand dollar ever. That thing is puny. Ooh, look down here. Just right there. That's a good sized poppy or orbicular jasper right there. That's a nice one. It's got really deep color too. I like that. That's definitely coming with. Nice. Found something kind of funky over here. Look at this. Looks like a piece of lava rock with like a little funnel coming out of it. That's pretty interesting. Maybe one of you will know what this is. I am not sure. That's cool though. We've got some urbanite right there, aka concrete. Boop. Ooh, I take a couple steps and I see this nice green jasper. That's cool. I don't find a whole lot of it, so I'll probably take that piece. Looks like a broken half. I think if I were to tumble something like this, that would come out looking pretty good. Found another cool jasper piece down here. This one is nicely brecciated. Oh, and that might actually be either quartz or chalcedony. In which case, this would be, if it is chalcedony, that would be another jasper agate. Little pocket right there. That looks like chalcedony to me. So we found a cool red jasper agate that was actually really pretty, and a now cool yellow jasper agate that is also a nicely vibrant color. I found this piece down on the beach. I'm pretty sure this is a big honking piece of petrified wood. There's a lot of fishermen out there and I didn't want to disturb them. But look at that, that's nice. It's a big honking piece. On another note, big shout out to Matt, Marvel, and Kevin for meeting you guys out here. That was awesome. You guys were the first ones to recognize me, so that was fun. Alright, let's go on to the next one. Just a little ways back, there were some fishermen again and I didn't want to disturb them. But I found this really nice piece of jasper agate, I think. I feel like there's some chalcedony that runs through that. That's cool. Really bright too. And it's a good size, so I figured I'd take it. Maybe one of these days, chuck it in a tumbler and see what happens.
Found another beautiful spiral shell here. Really pretty. Nice thick wall. Completely intact. That's always awesome.
The sun is starting to come out now too, so I'm hoping that'll help out with finding some agates. Oh my god, I didn't think it would happen. There's already been a lot of people on the beach, and I might have to pick it up. But there's a big old carnelian just right there. Oh yes! I gotta wash this off. I gotta wash this off. I say big, it's big for this area. I feel like nope, they're not as big as they can get, that's for sure. Wow. That is a banger. And it looks like it chipped off from a much bigger one. Wow, wow, wow. That is pretty. That's like a super dark carnelian right there. But yeah, that definitely looks like it's chunked off from a bigger piece. Sorry if the wind is very loud. It's definitely gusting out here. But yeah, what an awesome piece that is. I see carnelian, I chalcedony in the middle, just right there, that's chalcedony. And the dark orange and even red of the carnelian, that's a banger. I love that. I just found one that often I can easily see getting shrugged off by most people. But look at this. I can see banding right in that, on the sides there. That's really cool. Got some quartzy core there. Some banding around it. Really cool. Yeah, this one would easily be passed over as like a piece of jasper or something, or maybe a piece of stained quartz. But no, that's one of the real ones. Pretty opaque one. But I think it's a pretty one. Take a few steps. See a piece of beach glass, but I'll leave that for the beach glass enthusiasts. And I find another little piece of carnelian. Just a little one. Well, it's got good color. Some reds and oranges. That double color spectrum is always fun. I just found the teeniest, tiniest little spiral that's completely intact. Just found another good sized one. And oh, and I didn't even realize there's a little spiral shell right next to it. I didn't even see that. It's a little bit thin walled, but it's a nice one. It's mostly unbroken. It's got a little chip missing right there, but that's good. But I saw that first. It's a very polished chalcedony, I guess. And it looks like, you might not be able to see that, but it has some, looks like it has some faint banding or striping across the surface there. So yeah, that's a pretty cool one. I think this one easily got passed over for a piece of quartzite or something. Oh, and I look up. Just this little spot has a few things. I see another little piece of chalcedony right there. Or carnelian, actually. Carnelian, I should say. Just a little one, but these two are nice. I also found another piece of carnelian just like it, but it wasn't really worth filming. So there's another one just like it. But yeah, that's cool. Just in this little area. Look at that. Another little spiral shell. Whoa. This one is super white. Nice thick walled. Completely intact. Really pretty. That's a nice one. I like that a lot. Well, I found another one. It's right down there. Pretty big one too. Been passed over several times. It's just out here like, hey, hello. Can someone pick me up? Can someone take me home, please? It's a sliver. I feel like I see waterline in there. See that? It's a sliver of a much larger piece of chalcedony, I'm guessing. Oop.
Yeah, this definitely looks like a chip.
That's pretty cool.
Good size at least.
Just found a fairly little agate right there. Pretty small, but pretty cool too. Oh look, the other side has some banding. So yeah, that's a little agate, just a little one. That's probably the outer husk then, I'm guessing. Probably broken half at some point and then weathered down to this. So cool. In the little bit of light that I was seeing, it was actually glowing a little bit, so even if it's cloudy, you can still find him. Because any little bit of light will make him shine.
So I just found this, and I didn't think it was anything. I thought it was just a piece of jasper or something, a yellow jasper, which I guess is something, but it has a little bit of light that shines through in the corner, which you may be able to see just up here. Tip there. So I think this is actually maybe an agate, just extremely opaque. I think that would be fun to just chuck in the tumbler. But then I'm also noticing my feet here, just right there. I don't know why, but it got real cloudy. It's drizzling slightly. Literally everybody has left the beach, and for some reason that's making agate stand out a little bit. So let's take a look at this now. Oh yeah, it's a little nodule, I think. You can see the little white outside there. Well, that's a little one, cool one. Take it. I just saw something on the ground, and it may not look like much, but I've got a feeling this might be something. Look at that. It's a winner. Nice chunk of Carnelian. It's definitely a more opaque one, but that's still nice. I'll take that any day. Cool. I'm guessing maybe nodule because it looks like it has a rind on it still. But that's a really good size. But I just got passed over for a piece of quartz, I'm guessing. Because it's not super translucent like some agates can be. But hey, I like them all. That's awesome. Very happy with that. Now it's small, but it looks so pretty when I saw it, so I figured I would show you anyway. Just right down there, little glower. It's like a perfect little itty bitty nodule. Super tiny. Well, that's kind of cool. It was just glowing so much. Hard to miss that. Just a little one. Nice. I love being on the beach when the tides recede. You see that down there? This is why I'm out here when the tide recedes, and there's literally nobody on the beach right now. Got the whole beach to myself, but this is why I stick out. It was cold, it was drizzly. I'm like, I'm gonna stick it out. This just got deposited on the beach. It is an awesome nodule. Wow. Now that gets me excited. That is so cool. Yes. That is like, it's got some Carnelian color going on in that. I'm also seeing chalcedony and including some of that brown color in it too. I think that means, that can either mean also Carnelian or sard, possibly. Wow, I love that. I don't know what it is, but I love finding nodules. Like, this is just so cool. That's a good size one too. That is the biggest one for the day, and it is an absolute banger. I think I actually spy another one. Let's go take a look at that. Just right there. Ooh, super dark red piece of Carnelian. Wow, that is red. Look at that. That is super cool. That's a twofer. Wow. But man, I love that nodule. Oh, so awesome. That gets me super excited to see if something else washed up. Let's start looking.
Literally 30 seconds later and I see another one. Look at that. All the agates are popping out now.
It's not super translucent, but it's a nice one. Like a little seam, I guess, maybe a little slab of Carnelian. Good size one. I like it. Looks like that top might have crystal impressions on it. I'll take it. There were too many people around me, and that tends to weird me out a little bit. But I found this nice agate because the tide is really receding very well now. You can see it's all chalcedony or carnelian, I would say, probably carnelian. But the inside is a little bit more deeper in color than the outside, so that's kind of cool. Goes all the way around like a little sandwich. But that's cool. It's got a nice color, decent size. I like it. I'll take it.
Just a little one.
Alright, so I think that's gonna do it for this video. But finding this nodule was the absolute highlight of it. It's just amazing. And it practically got deposited right in front of me by the ocean, so that's just even more cool. Really, really awesome. Alright, but thank you guys for coming along, and I'll see you in the next one. Tot de volgende keer.